This is the greatest footage I've ever got of a toilet seat. But I thought it was kind of interesting. So, hey, it's Massacre Island. Let's stop. Let's build some houses. I enjoy it here. That?
I had a heart attack.
Did you think that was an alligator?
I need new glasses. It's okay.
Oh my gosh.
That alligator is probably opening his mouth because he's like, OMG, it's hitting the trail.
Can I say something I've always wanted to say?
Sure.
Damn the torpedoes. Full speed ahead.
Your torque.
Just a little bit. So we're around the Foley, Alabama, Orange Beach. There's this whole Gulf Shores area. And this is actually like the first, not this RV park, but this is the first place that we went. Our first ever RV trip.
It was Foley, Alabama.
It was Foley, Alabama.
Festival.
Yeah, you can go back. That's our first video. Like, you go way back when. Just don't judge us. The quality was lower. Anyway, so instead of going to some of those same places, we are going to go do something new. And it's something that a lot of people told us that we should go check out when we lived in Biloxi. They're like, oh, you should go to Dauphin Island. And so today,
I'm going to Dauphin Island.
Dauphin Island, right here.
Yep.
And the other side surround Mobile Bay. And so we're going to Fort Gaines, and on the opposite side of that is Fort Morgan. And there are two forts that were built before the Civil War to protect Mobile Bay, but then they really became active
In the 1800s.
in the Civil War. So we're going to take you there today. We got a couple other stops, so stick with us. And damn those torpedoes.
Come and go until 5. The brochure has a brief history on Fort Gaines. There's numbered paragraphs in it that goes along with all 26 points of interest.
So it's all numbered. So we could just go through the numbers in order, right?
We could. There's a little ditty about each number. Number 1 is the south gun ramp. Built of brick, it provides access to the terraplane or gun platform for both soldiers and ammunition cars.
I appreciate your narration.
Yeah. South flank firing stations are well preserved, showing where 32-pounder cannons were positioned behind the brick parapet. North of the station rises the chimney from the kitchen, and its patios lie below. Farragut's fleet anchored just beyond Sand Island prior to its invasion of the bay. To the right can be seen an observation post built atop the southwest bastion in 1901.
Giant rat, go.
Was that a rat?
Yes, I saw a giant rat. It's a bunch of military buttons, assorted colonial buttons.
Doubloons. Spanish doubloons.
What? They have doubloons?
Doubloons.
Oh my gosh, this is just like Goonies. It is like Goonies.
We're not
because
even
of
close to Washington.
The doubloons. One-Eyed Willie stole the Spanish doubloons. Oh, these are replicas.
N It's doubloons.
It's doubloons.
Doubloons with an N.
I thought it was doubloons.
No. You thought wrong, dear.
I've been saying doubloons my whole life.
Yeah.
The Spanish doubloons. I gotta work on that.
On August 5th, 1864, the U.S. Navy attempted to run the gauntlet between Fort Gaines and Fort Morgan, resulting in what would later be known as the Battle of Mobile Bay. The passage between the forts were protected by the guns of the forts themselves, torpedoes, also called mines, and other obstructions. While running the gauntlet, a Navy warship, the USS Tecumseh, struck a mine and went to the bottom in a matter of seconds. It was at this point that the Federal commander, Admiral Farragut, said, "Damn the torpedoes, full speed ahead." The Navy drove ahead and defeated the Confederate squadron in the bay to eventually bring about the surrender of the outer forts.
You know, beds haven't changed much for the military.
I think these are officer quarters.
Look at the size of that bed.
All you'd have to do is break off one end of the paper and put everything down the barrel. I'm just going to pour the powder in today. Make sure all that powder's down in the bottom. And this is the cap that goes on.
This is when you really need to defend your position, you know? I have to go to the bathroom, but there's a battle going on. This is the greatest footage I've ever got of a toilet seat. Hi.
Hi.
Fort Gaines is really cool.
It is.
So it was $9 for an adult.
$5 for kids.
We were lucky, you know. Well, when we pulled up and there was a bus full of kids, we're like,
Oh, we're so unlucky.
This happens
because
all
it
the
happens
time.
all the time. But it worked out well for us because we were able to watch the reenact using the weapons for real.
yeah, and that's awesome.
Yeah.
He fired the can off twice. But so it sounds like there's a place here called Sea Lab, and Sea Lab has an educational tour that comes over here, and they do some teaching about the fort. So we got to overhear some of that. But just to walk through and see, so this fort wasn't just for the Civil War. This was built way before the Civil War to protect Mobile Bay. And then during the Civil War, the Confederates they owned it. And it actually, after the Civil War, was still in use. Something like 1904s. 1904s? There's more than one force. To 1904, I believe. I'll put the truth up here. But again, really cool stop on Dauphin Island. And now there's a bird sanctuary.
And there is the Audubon Bird Sanctuary.
And there's a oyster shell mound.
Indian Mound.
Which is a really cool story. Well, so we're gonna try to stop there, and then we're gonna get some lunch. So we got all the bird sightings since October 3rd, and watch out for copperhead snakes. All right. Well, there's trails to the left, in front, and to the right.
I don't like this.
No?
You lead the way.
You don't want to go through that over there?
No, not really. It's very buggy.
I just want to find the mounds, man. I just feel like we're on this perilous journey for these mounds. This trail looks much better. I think maybe we just went to the wrong trail.
Okay. These are oyster shells.
These are oyster shells? How did they get here?
The Indians would harvest them and shuck them and leave them here.
What are you walking on?
Oysters.
You're walking on the mounds. Like we're on the mounds.
That's why I pointed out the oysters.
So people have lived here, what would we see, for 4,500 years or so, which is just crazy.
So we had the Bayou Batra Indians and the Pensacola Indians used to come here, and they used to live here.
Yeah. When the French landed here in, I think it was like 1717, they found skeletons everywhere.
Massacre Island.
So yeah, they thought, a massacre must have happened here. So they named it Massacre Island, and then they decided to like set up shop here. So they moved here.
And this was the capital. This
Yeah.
was French Louisiana. Dauphin Island was the capital of French Louisiana.
Very interesting. But I thought it was kind of interesting. So, hey, it's Massacre Island. Let's stop. Let's build some houses. I enjoy it here. And then they named it Dauphin Island at some point. I don't know. Anyway, neat little stop. You're standing on thousands and thousands and thousands of years of indigenous
Oyster
peoples.
shucking.
And oyster shucking.
What the heck happened to your neck?
We don't need to.
All right, so we're at the Audubon Bird Sanctuary, which was established in 1961. So,
Big warning. There are alligators. Don't leave your children or pets alone by the water.
I think that's the first time we've ever seen that sign.
Yeah.
It is a little disheartening
Yeah.
and worrying.
It says don't feed them either. It's very bad.
Well,
Then they'll follow you home and you'll have to...
God, pet alligators. I'd be like Don Johnson.
Yeah.
Miami Vice reference. If you don't know what I'm talking about, go check it out. Great 80s show. Anyway, so Dauphin Island is a huge bird watching place, and these sanctuaries, like even the Mound,
Was a bird sanctuary.
was a bird sanctuary. But this one is literally named Bird Sanctuary. So we're going to go see if we see some birds.
There's a couple of miles of trails here. We're going to go around the swamp to the Gillard Lake and then back.
The
we'll see
swamp,
what we can see.
there may be an alligator.
Yeah, you never know. There's a little overlook, so we'll see. Join us.
Join us. Be joined. Question. Do you guys ever feel like you are the stars of a continuous walking show?
Yes.
Like, hey,
Don't ever go anywhere without
walk with the Hintons.
somebody following us.
Yeah. There's always some creeper in the woods.
What
Just
do you need?
watching you walk back and forth. And it's me. Dinosaur.
These are all the birds you can find. This. It's
Here?
a checklist. Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Goat suckers, herons, egrets, boobies, shearwaters, waterfowl. They might
Did
have
you
the
say-
blue-footed boobies.
Birds, man. Birds. Sicko.
Flycatchers, gnatcatchers, kinglets, sparrows, blackbirds, grackles, tanagers, finches, vireos, shrikes.
Are you going to do the whole list?
No,
Okay,
because
good.
there's hundreds of birds on here.
That's crazy.
Very camouflaged.
Where is it? This birding is very hard. Look at the prints in the dirt.
Those alligator prints?
There's something. I think an alligator would have like a drag behind him, wouldn't it? But there's some claws on those suckers.
Well, there are some pretty big birds on this list.
Well, yeah, and you can see there's a little game trail in there.
Yeah. What?
If you've been watching our videos, you probably know, like, you've probably got used to the look. And so we have made a huge, oops, I just walked into a tree, made a huge shift in the cameras that we're using. And so instead of filming with GoPros solely, we now have a Nikon Z6 II, which is amazing. It's a little heavy, it's big, but it shoots beautifully. But I still haven't learned, so I was panning from the sign. I was like, oh, I'm going to pan and see my family over on the trail, and as I had it zoomed in, and as I panned, I just went straight to my wife's butt. On purpose? Maybe. That?
Had a heart attack.
Did you think that was an alligator?
I need new glasses. It's okay.
Oh
Just
my
go.
gosh. Freak the kid out. Freak everybody out. Look at that. That's an alligator.
Where?
He's getting some sun.
Hi. They don't eat you because you guys are hard. Holy mackerel.
Yeah, those are soft shells.
Wow, this just
Hey, buddy, there's an alligator over there. Just so you know, don't go that way.
That alligator is probably opening his mouth because he's like, OMG, it's hitting the trail. I want to go like and subscribe.
So where are we? Are we at the lake?
We're at the lake.
Okay.
This is the lake.
We've done the whole trail somehow, like almost backwards. We're at the lake, and this is like, we got a gator right here. Massive
There's like 10 turtles, different kinds.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. I just, whoa. It's pretty cool. You need to come here if you come to Dauphin Island. Come here, check it out. Whoa. So, Susanna.
Yeah.
We found the gator.
Dauphin Island. And again, it's winter. Well, are we winter? It's November.
It's November.
Yeah.
It's winter to me.
It is. It's nice. There's like nobody here.
There's like.
Anyway, a great little place to come spend a day.
You can get some seafood, do a little hiking, see some birds, alligators, turtles. You name it, you can find it on Dauphin Island.
Go to a fort.
A little history.
Yeah, we got the history of the
island and the fort.
American history and Native American history.
With the Indian mounds.
Go.
Just do it. Hop on. See you next time.
Thank you for watching. We'd love to share our journey with you, so hit that subscribe button and also the notification bell so you know when a new video is uploaded. And don't forget to leave your comments down below and hit the like button.